how the mind and body actually work together is an amazing starting point. Bringing your attention into the present moment, but then teaching people how to do it. Learning how the mind and body actually work. What we're talking about right here is where the book starts, is bringing your attention into the present moment, but then teaching people how to do it. And a lot of people turn to Christianity, into the Bible, or they go to a therapist, and they go to a lot of different places, and they try a lot of things. But from my experience, nobody gets action items, right? And it's one of the things I learned here at work, um, helping build a company to where it is right now, uh, being successful in some way. When I learned a long time ago, whenever we had a meeting, it didn't matter what it was about. If it was an important meeting or we gathered up a bunch of people, for it to be a successful meeting, at the end of the meeting, there needed to be action items. Like, all right, what did we learn out of here? What are we going to actually do as a result of us sitting here talking? Because we could all just talk for a month, but if you don't actually do anything, so action items are a big deal. All right, and when you leave that meeting and you go do those things, and like, all right, who's going to do this? Who's going to do this? How long is it going to take? All right, ready, go. And so a week later, we're better because of it. And that's how I feel about this book is everybody talks about anxiety, everybody talks about depression, and they go to therapists and they go to church and they go to wherever they feel pulled to find peace. And I'm not saying that any of those things are bad, but a lot of times you don't get action items. You don't really understand what's happening. And so two things that's in this book is one is action items, and then the second thing is actually learning how the mind and body actually work. So the title of this book is One Brave Breath, the owner's manual for being human. And having that understanding of how the mind and body actually work together is an amazing starting place, right? And then having action items to actually be able to say, all right, if I do A, B, and C, I'm going to get these results. And it's proven. Like, you can't argue with any of it. If you do these things, you will get these results. This is how the human system works. And I think that's what sets me apart from all the other books out there.